Let's meet the starting lineup for Los Angeles. At power forward, Kevin Durant. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. At point guard, Chris Paul. At center, Shaquille O'Neal. At the other guard position, Kobe Bryant. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. Let's meet your home team. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 9. Julius Irving. At the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 3, Anthony Davis. At point, standing 6'5", number 14, Oscar Robertson.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, if they win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistency so far.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Chris Paul is out there with Kobe. And it's Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Shaq in at the 5. They've got Robertson. Davis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kobe. And it's Irving in at the small forward. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And he nails the third.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
KD looking around. Took him no time at all on that one.
Now, CP3 knows every string to pull on the offensive end. What a pretty pass.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And here is Bryant after Julius Irving just hit the 3. Oh, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Robertson passes to Bryant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. O'Neal kicks to Kobe. Pass to Paul. Now here's Durant. Fires the 3. Great tee that time from Davis. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
The shot's good from Robertson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
I just love the unselfishness in the play of Kevin Durant. He said he wants to play the game the right way. Nice example there.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Robertson. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Robertson's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Driving in. Irving controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Bryant. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points his last outing. Durant kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kobe. Takes a 3.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. That was the difference on that possession. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. They've got Elijah on. Tatum out there with Carter. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Drexler in at the 2-guard position. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got West. Johnson is out there with Carter. Then it's Thompson. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And a deep three from Curry. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell against Curry. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
West outside. Here's Carter. Finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Tatum. Carter left side. Kicks it out to Drexler. It's stolen by Carter. Here's the break. Curry with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Stolen by Magic. Last with a wide open look. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. West has got 6.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Drexler. Right for the hoop. And the dunk by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. The glide in full effect. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Carter finds Drexler. Back to Carter. Johnson with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And here's Drexler outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Drexler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Got it up. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
22.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things needed to get better. Our level force defense.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year, those darn Supersonics.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the home team.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Julius Erving. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Carter is out there with Anthony. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Drexler in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And they're bringing you up close and personal at the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Nash dishes to Carter. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Now, Wembanyama, following the miss by Nash from deep. Another shot, kicks it out to Drexler. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drexler's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles with some changes. West is checked in for Thompson. Kobe comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Paul in for Gilbert Arenas. Los Angeles trails by 9. Paul for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Drexler kicks to Anthony. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And here's Anthony from the arc. This ball grabs the miss. Los Angeles trails by 6.
First team foul.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. West gets the bucket.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype when you talk about catching and shooting. West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
For 3, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot.
You don't want to take steps backwards. It's falling on their guard.
Pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's West for 3. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Paul with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's
And very few guys will move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
And finished off by Drexler.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. West outside. Offline with his 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up 5. And when we return, look at the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Oh no. Gary's gone missing with Delvin.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Bryant. Chris Paul is out there with West. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's West after the made shot from Oscar Robertson. Shaq kicks to Bryant. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's West. They get it back. Here's O'Neal. And Davis sends it back. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Leonard.
It was last. They say it was.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Leonard. And they're running.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's West in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Ball against Robertson. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
You got to within 3 points. You haven't scored points in ages.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with
Like
replay review is that
you
when
went on
you...
the trade scoring blitz and you just went, no, fuck, stop.
Stands.
Players are moving.
Los Angeles.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Paul for three. West. And it goes for the fifth time and 10 shots for him this game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They just all gave up.
The PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The shot's good from Irving.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The kick out to Bryant. And it's Irving with the rebound. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and just did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. No good on that one.
Julius Irving taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Kevin Durant's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 45, Kevin Durant.
There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bryant tries in, and Bryant slams it in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
KD's shot is off. Davis dishes to Bryant. To the inside. Irving. And Irving throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Durant. Back to Bryant. Irving for 3, misses the shot, and so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Julius Irving.
You're actually Didn't miss a shot for you. No. Yeah, they did. Mitchell. Or Tatum. Or Kareem. Probably someone down a bit further. Well, he didn't miss a shot for you either. Yeah, we only had one. Yeah.